What is up, guys? Bachman's Garage back at you again with another airsoft video. You guys have previously seen my video on my Asg TAC-6 that I bought previously for my sniper loadout, I guess you would consider it. It's more of a DMR, and if you aren't aware of what that means, it's more a designated marksman rifle, except that there is no hop-up unit. It is a fixed hop-up because this is the 2016 model. What I've done to it, basically all the internals are stock, everything mechanically is stock. I completely disassembled the gun, and I'll get into that here in a second, but I completely disassembled the gun as far down as possible other than actually disassembling the mechanicals, but I ripped everything apart, did a custom paint job on it, taped everything off, made sure it was the way I liked it. I blacked out the orange flash hider. The top rail is full aluminum, or actually it might be steel, I'm not 100% sure, I didn't check, but it's heavy and it's metal. I left that the original black color, and it has a NC Star 4x30 compact scope that has also been painted to match with the weaver rings that was recommended for it. Those were installed on the scope before it was painted, so those are painted to match as well. Some of the parts on the gun have not been painted, and that's kind of to accent it, such as the cheek rest on the back of the stock and the butt pad on the back of the stock as well. And obviously the magazines have not been painted, so there's really no necessary need to paint the magazine. And then what you see on there is a wrap. I think it's called a Vivo ghillie wrap. That was purchased off of eBay, I think, for around 13 bucks. The camera and the lighting that I have right now kind of makes the tan in it look white. I assure you it is tan. It blends in quite well. Like I said, the lighting just kind of makes it look a little funky. It's just temporarily wrapped on there right now too, because I'm planning on getting the ASG suppressor for this gun. It's not designed for this gun, but the flash hider on the end of this muzzle is the exact same as the flash hider provided in the kit with the suppressor, so it works. I believe Airsoft Owl is the one that has that. Airsoft Owl has a TAC-6 with the suppressor on it, and I believe it's the same one that I want. Yeah. So that's what is going on so far. Unrelated note, my hat in the back there that I purchased on eBay a while back, I managed to attach some fake foliage on there, and it actually blends in surprisingly well. These are all just fake plant foliage that you can get at like an arts and crafts store. I went to Michael's and bought a couple different ones. I was also thinking, I have some extras of these. I was thinking about attaching to my ASG as well. Leave in the comments if you think that's a good idea. Once I have the suppressor on there and I have the wrap rewrapped properly, I'm thinking about maybe putting a couple on there, helping the gun blend in with the environment a little bit. Either that, or maybe I'll attach it somewhere on the ghillie suit. But the ghillie suit, I usually like to use more natural foliage. So, yeah. But a little bit more better look of the gun. I had taped off the grips here. This is the original texture. All of these pins that you see, other than the magazine pin, all of these pins had been knocked out so that way the gun could be painted. Yes, I'm aware there's a run in there. It's an airsoft gun, it's not a car. It doesn't need to look that good. I taped off where it says TAC-6, a couple other spots like up front here where the laser is and stuff. I taped that off so the switches wouldn't get all gummed up and whatnot. The laser is in there. I'm probably never going to use it, but it's there nonetheless. I left the barrel in here black, so the entire barrel itself is black, and then the flash hider I painted matte black. You can see the paint line there, but yeah. As I said before, the whole top rail I left black as well. The scope, I painted everything on the scope except for the ends. I taped those off, and the back where it says NC Star 4x30. The quick adjust ring I had left closed before I painted it, so no paint got in there. That blends in quite nicely. over here, you can see the serial number and the safety fire selector switch along with the TAC-6 on that side. You can see my trigger has not been painted because I had pulled the entire internals of this gun out except for the mag release button. I wanted that to blend in, and the trap door on the back, I didn't take that off. That blends in nicely. Magazine and the button for the bottom for the back of the door. This pin was obviously removed. As I said, I did not paint the cheek rest. I like the way the black looks on the, I don't even know what you would call this necessarily, like style of paint job. It's just like brown and green on top of tan. So, I don't know. I even taped off that, took the butt pad off, so that's, you know, all good and well. Yeah, so that's what I did to the ASG TAC-6. I left the loop here for the single point sling. Other than the suppressor, I am eventually going to be doing internal modifications to this gun. I'd like to put a tight bore barrel into it, and possibly an adjustable hop-up in the future if I can, you know, get a hold of this technician that I was speaking to previously. He also was thinking about upgrading my M4, which I'll definitely make a video on that. I'm putting roughly about $300 into internal modifications such as motors, gears, bearings, a variety of hop-up components, buckings, tight bore barrel, you know, just overall everything better. So we are going to see what I can do with that. I'm a little slow on the airsoft stuff right now. I got a lot of stuff going on. I have a lot of projects out in the shop as far as motorcycles. I have restoration I'm working on. I have another bike that I have to quick flip and, you know, make better. It's, you know, it's been a hectic year. So this video's gone long enough, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That's what I did to my ASG TAC-6. Tell me if you think I should put more foliage on it, less foliage. I don't know. I like the way it looks now. Obviously, the wrap will be wrapped differently once I have the suppressor on there because I will try to extend it further. That wrap is quite bulky when it's bunched up on this gun because it's kind of short. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.